Hey guys, welcome to our travel adventure channel. The Narrows in Zion was an absolutely stunning slot canyon hike. I mean, it was absolutely gorgeous. In this video, we're going to show how casual hikers can do the Narrows, because that's really what Shannon and I are, just casual hikers. And we're going to show you the can't miss sections and exactly where to turn around. Unless you do the whole hike, you're most likely going to hike in from the last shuttle stop and then hike back out. We saw several people hike in for miles, and they turned around right when it was starting to get real narrow and pretty. And I know why they did that, because it was getting really late in the day, and I know I was pushing our luck. If you don't make it back to the shuttle, you're going to be hiking all the way back down the mountain in the dark to town, and it's pretty far. We're also going to answer whether or not you should rent dry pants and other gear, and how long the hike takes. And as a bonus, we'll show you a good place to camp with your RV. Alright, I hope this information is useful. Subscribe, like, and hit that bell icon, and enjoy the video. Zion, day 2. Gonna do some, I think we're gonna do the Narrows today. It's a little chilly. We're gonna rent some pants or whatever, so it's not quite so cold. That's another thing where you're supposed to get up early and do it. We're doing the opposite. So we camped at Zion Canyon Campground. We liked our little spot, but hopefully you have good neighbors, because the spots are really close together. Fortunately, we had a very nice family next to us. Gonna be some good sandwiches here. Need some calories. We haven't found much time to eat, or drink for that matter. We stayed right next to the river, which added to the cost. After taxes, I think we paid about $110 a night, but the location in Zion was great, and there was a shuttle stop right by the entrance.
There's a lot of bacon.
I know. Oh man, it looks good though. Nice and crispy.
Narrows?
Yeah.
It was an 8-hour hike. 4 hours in and 4 hours out.
So the Narrows is a long hike, and we haven't even had breakfast yet. We came straight from Bryce National Park yesterday and did Angel's Landing in the afternoon, so we are a bit tired. We are off to the Narrows at the crack of noon. So, should you rent any gear? I'd say in the summer months, if you have good shoes and a regular hiking pole, you would probably be okay not to rent any gear. Or if you don't plan to hike in very far, or are on a budget, you could probably get by without renting anything. However, if you get cold easy, or you are hiking between October and May, I would suggest getting at least the dry pants package from Zion Outfitters. It contains dry pants, neoprene socks, special hiking shoes, and a heavy-duty hiking stick. That's what we rented, and it made the hike much more enjoyable and allowed us to go a lot further. Alright, we got our gear for the Narrows. Should keep us warmer. Got it at the original Zion Narrows Outfitters. No line. There's a huge line downtown right at the entrance, so I recommend the original Zion Outfitters. And it's right across from our campsite, so I can go change over there. This is gonna be awesome. There are 2 ways to do this hike. The first is top down, and it is 16 miles total, and it is one direction. It also takes a special permit. They did say it was like walking on bowling balls. We did the bottom up hike, which is what a majority of people will do, and what we are going to show. We made it to the Narrows. It's quite a hike just to get to the beginning of it. I think Angel's Landing wore me out more than I thought. My legs hurt. Feels good to get out and move though. If you guys are enjoying the video, make sure to check out our hike of Angel's Landing. It was fairly intense. And by that, I mean super scary. You warm enough? Yeah, I feel good. Now that I put my other jacket on, I feel good. The bottom up hike can be as long as you want it to be, but is generally 3 to 10 miles and takes about 4 to 8 hours. It's getting deep and windy. You start from the last shuttle stop, hike in, and then turn around and hike back out. The first mile of this hike is a paved sidewalk. We saw several animals on the way in and out.
No.
You don't have any food?
Oh yeah, I do. That's why he's sniffing.
We had oranges. You're not allowed to feed you.
Yep. Other people must not be listening. He's fat.
He is fat, yeah.
It's not too bad right through here. It's not too bad. After the sidewalk, you get to the river. You begin by walking through large canyons that keep getting narrower and prettier. Really? Well, it's windy. After we show you the turnaround spot, I can let you know how many hours to plan for. All this hiking, I can't seem to get hydrated, even though I'm drinking lots of water and not much beer or anything else. On the bright side, I don't have to pee anymore. At Angel's Landing yesterday, everybody was super relaxed and I was scared to death. Today I think it's opposite. Did I lose you? Be a whole new trail on the way back. Howdy. Hope it doesn't start raining. Be aware of the weather. You don't want to do any Slot Canyon hike if it's going to rain. And that includes any raining upstream. The narrow canyon walls can fill with water in just minutes. People die every year doing Slot Canyon hikes. You doing good?
These old kids in the hole.
It's getting hot. Take off my vest. Oh, that's cool. Starting to get away from some of the people. I think most people are heading back. Peace and quiet at last. This is a little taller than Willis Peak. A little wetter too. Keeps getting prettier. What time is it? 2:28.
Huh?
It's 2:28. Yeah, still got my shoes dirty. I had these double tied too. The Virgin River has been carving these narrows out for 18 million years. The narrowest sections are just 20 to 30 feet across, and the walls are over 2,500 feet tall. The unique geography provides a biodiversity found nowhere else on Earth. This is the only place you will find the Zion snail. So this is where we saw a lot of people turning around. I'd say this is about 2.25 miles from the trailhead. We want to go 2.5 miles. Yeah.
When is it?
Oh, about time to turn around, according to the shop.
I think it gets really thin, I think.
Oh, really?
The narrows.
Maybe I should ask somebody, because I'd hate to miss it if we're close to it. I was expecting it to be real thin, too. Hole. Oh. Oh, man. Put it in there. Whew. It's getting deep. We're starting to get to the narrow part. We're supposed to turn around any minute, but so we can get our rental clothes back. I guess worst case, we pay another $100. Return them tomorrow. Oh crap, I forgot, we gotta get on the bus. Last bus leaves at 7, it's usually full. Maybe it's 8, but the ones at 8 are definitely full. It's starting to get narrow. Shannon's over there. Okay, so this is the fork we wanted to get to. I think this is a pretty decent place to turn around for the casual hiker. It took us about 2 hours to get here. This is fantastic. I'm not even cold. Feels great. So I'd allow 3 to 5 hours total for this hike, including any extra time for the shuttle and to rent any gear. Where? Well, if you continue to the left, you will hit Wall Street. Come in here. I don't think this... He didn't come from that direction. Or this direction. But if you have time and are feeling adventurous, I recommend going to the right and hiking what is called Orderville Canyon. This is what I did, but I was already way past the time the Zion Outfitter shop told me to turn around. Start going back? Or you want to go up here at all?
No, because
Start
we're
going-
going to run it all time.
Start going back and I'll catch up with you.
Okay.
Because I can do this pretty fast, as long as I don't die. You got your phone on you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have stars down here.
Oh, yeah, that's true. If I can get up here. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's deep. Oh. Alone at last. I'm pressing my luck now, but there's nobody in here. So Orderville Canyon is where it gets real narrow, and some of the most iconic views of the Narrows begin. Maybe one more corner. It's supposed to get real narrow at some point. I think the guy said 25 minutes, so I don't have that much time. Hey, another person. Did you guys go all the way?
Yeah. hole you have to climb through.
Really?
Yeah. So you get up here, it's gonna look like you can't go any further. It looks like there's a little cave on the left. And it's a small enough hole that you have to push your backpack through. We went on our backs and we like pulled ourselves through.
Really?
And you can get to a waterfall.
It kind of goes like.
Oh, there's a waterfall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
There's another
gosh.
couple doing it too, so they might be able to give you better advice. But it's the waterfall's only like 10 feet, but it's
Oh.
cool to make it to the end. Right?
Oh, that's deep. Oh, here we go. Last corner. I don't want Shannon walking too much by herself. Actually, this looks like a pretty good place to turn around. Great hike, great hike. I need to get a permit and do the 16-mile one next time. It's kind of flat, it's not bad. I mean, it's rocky, it's wet, but you're not up high. Probably not gonna die real fast. Time for double time. Oh, that sounds stupid. Time. I'm gonna go fast. One thing's gonna kill me, the shoestrings. I'm not sure how to do this. Time for a slide. Shannon's probably about a mile ahead of me. I catch up with her. What's up, guys? Well, I don't think that was too overly strenuous, but my ankles are starting to hurt. We are at the very end of it, about to get back on the bus back to town. Definitely do this hike though if you're in Zion.
I didn't spray them with oil. They were really greasy.
That's what I mean. I think they're already.
I didn't spray them. Oh, yeah, it's good enough stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really good.
Oh man, that looks good.
Ooh, look at all that fried cheese. I think the sauce soaks a little bit into the bread.
So good.
It's still good. The outside's crispy.
Just put the sauce in the middle.
Very possible.
Be aware that in the rainy season, you may end up in the mud if you stay down by the river. You may want to save some money and stay higher up away from the river. What a mess. Rained last night. Rookie mistake. Don't put a tarp under your camper. All right, we are headed out of this muddy mess in Zion. It's been super fun. This is probably my favorite spot so far on this trip. We were gonna head to the Grand Canyon, the North Rim, but there's a lot of snow there and we're tired of mud. And we've seen a lot of rocks and canyons. I think we're gonna head towards home. I booked us a campsite in Grand Junction. They got some biking and some things there in Colorado, and then stop and see our friends in Denver. And then head home.